Thanks, Brian. Asking for a raise is about more than just proving you work hard. The founder of BES Executive, Jason Murray, is with us to explain. Now, by the way, happy 6th anniversary of BES Executive. What are employers evaluating when an employee is asking for a raise?
Yeah, that's a great question, Rick. They're evaluating a number of things, but there are some key questions that they're really asking. So I would say the first question that they're asking is this employee exceeding expectations, not just meeting them? So that means looking at the scope of your role and seeing if you're going above and beyond. A couple of other things as well that I would say they're asking. One is, what is the measurable impact that this person is making? So are they helping with cost efficiency? Are they helping with revenue generation? Are they even helping with team performance? I would say the final two things is they're looking at comparables. So what are people making internally when they're comparing to that person? Then what are people making across the market? So looking at the external factor. And then finally, I would say, and this is probably the most important thing, they're looking at their compensation budget. Not every company is going to actually have the budget to give you the raise. Small businesses are going to have more challenges around that than larger corporations.
For viewers who are saying, I need a raise, I deserve one, how should they be preparing beforehand, before asking for a raise?
Yeah, well, they should prepare the data, and they should really make sure they're not guided by emotions. So some people are going to a raise thinking, or a raise conversation thinking, I need this raise because, you know, there are financial challenges that I have and I need my employer to give me more money. That is understandable, but employers are looking at the value that you bring, not the needs that you have personally. So collect the data. That means going on websites such as Glassdoor, PayScale, etc., to see what other people are making externally. It also means thinking about, again, how you are adding value. So what accomplishments have you actually saw yourself making? What do people say about you in terms of your team members, in terms of customers, clients, etc.? The more data that you can bring to conversations, the better you are off.
Is there a best and is there a worst time to ask for a raise?
Oh, there's definitely a worse time.
Okay.
Don't ask for a raise if there are layoffs, if there are hiring freezes. So if employers are going through some challenging times trying to navigate headwinds, that would be the wrong time. The best time is when there's actually a formal performance review. So if you have a mid-year review, you have an end-of-year review, employers are prepared for you to ask for a raise at that time. But I also say to people, don't always wait for those periods. Sometimes you're accomplishing something, you finished a really great project, and that might actually be an opportune time to raise the question about a raise.
Yeah. If you ask for a raise and the employer says no, can you ask the employer to do other things to help you out?
Oh, there are a ton of things that people should be thinking. It's not always just about the money. So for example, if you're not going to be getting a raise, you might be thinking, maybe I can negotiate more hybrid work. Maybe I can negotiate commission, a bonus.
Right. More vacation time.
More vacation time, right? There's a number of things that people can look at, so it's not just about the dollar value. Sometimes stipends that you can put towards your travel costs, bus, cards. There are many things that you can think about. Yeah.
We got about 1 minute. If the answer is still no, no, you're not getting a raise, you're not getting more vacation time, whatever the case is, what should an employer do? Is it time to look somewhere else, or can they do other things?
Well, if the answer is no, you should say to yourself, it's no right now, but maybe it'll actually be yes at another point. Right. So you can always ask your employer, what are your expectations of me over the next 6 months to a year, so that when we come back to this conversation, I can see a yes as opposed to a no.
Where can we get more information on BES Executive?
You can go to bestsearch.com. You can also go to our Instagram, which is @best_search, or you can find us on LinkedIn in our LinkedIn group.
All right. Great information. Thanks for the insight, and thanks for joining us this morning.
Thanks for having me, Rick.
All right. More Morning Live.